So, hello guys, it's me. Um, this will start. This is video one, day one of my 30 days of gratitude. And if you're curious of what that is or exactly what I'm doing, I did write a blog about it, and I'll put the link to it in the bottom so you can check that out. So, starting day one, as I said in the writing, I have been putting this off for a long time, like looking for the perfect time to do it. And because so many things were happening in my life, as you can see, I'm in like my closet room, so that's why I have like clothes all over me. But anyway, so many things was happening in my life. I'm like, this is not the right time because I'm not feeling that grateful, and it just hit me like it's always a perfect time to be grateful. So today is May 30th, um, and it's in the evening. And today was a pretty stressful day. A couple of things that happened. For one, I have just been trying to get my house back in order and everything since we took a trip to Wisconsin because my husband's dad passed away. So we had to make an emergency trip to Wisconsin. It was literally like a couple days' notice that we had to rent a car and pack up our family. So it's me, my husband, and our two small children. Uh, one 5, and the other one not even one. It's 10 months, and it was hectic getting everything together. And then, um, we went on the trip. We made it safely, and we made it home safely, through and by the grace of God. And ever since then, that was a couple weeks ago, our house has kind of been in just jumbles. And my husband works a 12-hour shift. I am 5 months pregnant. And, we have, like I said, a 10-month-old and a 5-year-old. And it's just like every day, just playing catch up with housework and just things. Like, I stay tired constantly. And because he works a 12-hour shift, he's gone. He's either gone most of the day or asleep most of the day. So, well, he works at night. So, you know. Anyways, so it's just been, a lot going on. So today, particularly, I got up and I decided I was going to, get this back organized, get this back organized, get all the clothes that we have washed, folded, and put up inside the closet and all this other stuff. And I went to our refrigerator and it is dead. Every piece of meat that we had in the freezer completely unthawed. Um, the refrigerator is not keeping cold, and I'm just like, this is a terrible time for this to happen. Like, we can't get a refrigerator right now. And I'm thinking, like, okay, so that's how this day is gonna go. And I had to stop. And I'm like, you know what? There is a popular saying that a lot of people say, and they always say, when it rains, it pours. And as I was going throughout the day and that happened, and trying to put on a yard sale to get rid of things that we have in our house that we don't want, and um, it started raining, so I had to find ways to cover up all the stuff. I'm like, oh, so that's gonna happen too. Just a lot of stuff, and I wanted to think that when it rains, it pours. And I thought, like, that is a terrible way of thinking. To think that automatically when it rains, it's going to rain always. It's always going to be bad. You know, it's not going to get any better. So we might as well accept this day for what it is, and, accept this day for being bad, and that's it. And I'm like, that's a terrible way of thinking. That's a great negative way of thinking. Instead of thinking, when it rains, eventually the sun's going to shine. It rained one day, and my son was like, "Ooh, I can't wait to see the rainbow." Now, this is the middle of a storm. It's literally the middle of a storm. And he's like, "I can't wait to see a rainbow." And I was like, at first, I want to be like, "Baby, there's not going to be," but how do I know it wasn't going to be a rainbow? How do I know that rainbow wasn't going to happen within the next second? So I didn't want to crush his spirits and get him into negative thinking. So I had to adjust myself, like start thinking instead of when it rains, it pours. When it rains, I can't wait to see the rainbow. I'm so excited for the rainbow. Like there's gonna be a rainbow because the sun's gonna come out again. It's gonna get better no matter how long it rains. It's gonna be okay. So for today, for my day one of my gratitude, like I said, there were things that happened that was bad. Our central air in our house is acting kind of funky, and it's been 90 degrees outside, like over 90 degrees the last couple of days. So it's been super miserable. But we have a window unit that we can put in our dining room because the way all of our under windows are, the dining room is the only one that can house the unit, and it gets cool in the dining room. So instead of being like, ugh, it's only cool in the dining room, I'm thankful that we have a window that it goes in, and we could try to figure out how to circulate that air. Even as far as the refrigerator goes, truth of the matter is, I can get a cooler and ice. Burger King sells ice for $1. I think $1.25. They sell really big bags of ice. I can, get a couple bags of ice, put it inside the cooler, and refrigerate what I need to refrigerate. I can get my meat to one of my relatives' house. They live not that far away. One lives down the street. Other ones live literally blocks away, and I can get my meat to them and freeze it. Yeah, these situations are not they're not ideal solutions, but they are solutions, and they're working solutions. And there are solutions that I want to accept, that I'm going to accept, and I'm going to be very grateful for. Um, I, I'm very grateful, even with being sad that I had to find a way to cover up, like tightly cover up all the stuff I'm trying to sell. I thank God. I'm grateful that it rained because it has been so hot and so miserable that raining has cooled down my house. And now my babies will be able to sleep comfortably tonight because it's cooler. So I'm grateful for that. So those are the things that I am grateful for today. And it's so much more. But literally, it is said over and over again, and the older I get, the more truthful I find it to be. You can't beat God given. So to sit here and tell you everything that I am grateful for and should be grateful for and need to be grateful for just for today alone, it would be a much longer video. You ain't got that type of time. But yeah, so I plan on doing 30 days of this, and not to stop at 30 days, but small goals, small efforts. So that is my day today in a nutshell. And tomorrow I'm going to work for other things to be grateful for, to try to find the good in every day, every moment. Um, then eventually I won't have to try to find the good. I'll just see it automatically. I look at my oldest, and sometimes he's so optimistic. It's the cutest little thing. He finds joy in just the most minute of things. And sometimes I'm just like, boy, you are so ridiculous. But he really isn't. He really isn't. He knows the key to life. Be happy and be grateful for those things, for everything. Because truth of the matter is, I don't have to have any of it. I don't have to have, the beautiful family that I have. I don't have to have the roof that I have over my head. Um, I used to be, I used to think that, a lot of, I see a lot of people that are my age and a lot of young couples. And I'm just like, oh, they have a new construction home and they don't have to worry about anything. That's their blessing. God blessed me with my home. Like, you're blessed, girl. You got a roof over your head. Don't have to worry about where your family's going to sleep, you know, that that's amazing. And that is, to have a home to call mine. That's mine and my husband's. This is our home. That's something I never ever dreamed of having. But God has put it in people's heart, and He has made it a way that that dream has become. It wasn't even a dream that I had dreamed of, because I just felt that I couldn't achieve it, that I couldn't have it. Not only did He give it to me, like I wasn't even thinking about it, and He was just like, "Here, have this blessing. Here's a freebie on me." That's how great He is. So I don't know how we're going to fix these things, but I don't know how they're going to work themselves out. But I want to be grateful for what I have and for what is going on in my life at the moment. And those grateful things are going to carry me to the next step. And eventually, things will work out. I really believe in my heart of hearts, things will work out. God has not failed me yet. Even with me being unworthy of His love, He has not failed me yet. So hopefully, because this is a part of my journey. I'm not just weight loss. While that is a big stepping stone in my journey, and I will definitely make a more precise video about that one day. This is also a part of my journey. This is a journey of mental, spiritual, and physical. And this is my mental and spiritual journey. My mental and spiritual part of my journey. So hopefully, this inspires someone to look at the things in their life. Maybe things are going kind of wonky, and maybe this will encourage you to look at the things in your life that are going, not so wonky, that are kind of great, that are really great. Things that we take for granted. At least I do. I don't give God um, credit for every day. I got this box as a gift, and I've been meaning to buy myself this box for a really long time. And I would see it, literally, it was in a dollar store. And I'm just like, I'll get it next time. I'll get it next time. And I went to church, and my aunt bought me this box. And she said it just came to her. She bought her one, and it came to her that she needed to buy two. And when she got it, she thought of me. And I thought about it like, see, if this is not God trying to tell me something, I've gotten really bad at not praying. I've just allowed my belief to become so stagnant. I have become stagnant. And it's not that I don't believe, but sometimes, you can allow your unworthiness to get away, at least for me anyway, get in the way of praying to God. That's a whole nother video for another day. But this was just confirmation that, girl, you need to pray more. You need to thank Him more. Like, don't pray asking for stuff. Just pray thanking Him for what He has done and for what He's doing. That right there. Give you a long prayer. But anyways, I've been talking for 14 minutes now. So I'm going to stop talking. I hope you all have a great morning, even night, whenever you are watching this. And hopefully I will be talking to you all soon. Bye.